MVPs over the last 4 years, and they're all foreigners.
Well,
And then you have Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
I mean, and Oregon, then Indiana.
He's not being very popular.
And he's like 7'7" 2".
I can't believe this is his first
He
time
just came to
serving.
the NBA?
He just got drafted like 15, I think.
Oh, okay.
He was there
For the group?
This is his
for the
first
Heat's.
one.
He was the Heat's first round.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
So and they won the
Yes, the real
Summer
one
League
is,
championship
other
last night.
parts start on
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The first time they've won the Summer League championship in 20 years.
I saw that.
So go
They
Heat.
voted LeBron to carry the flag.
Well, he's been carrying the team. Might as well carry the flag.
Well, he's not carrying the team by himself, Doug. He's got Steph Curry, and I want you to say his name, Steph Curry.
Bam Adebayo.
Just had a baby, 36 years old.
Steph's had a baby? Boy, that must have been tough on
Baby
him
number
playing
4.
now.
Yeah.
What does he do? Watch? I
It's
provided
taken a lot.
some.
He
I
was
provided
pregnant
some
for
material.
9 months.
I provided some material, and now I get to watch at the end. This is a great gig. Good being a
Did you
guy.
see Serena at the ESPYs? She said LeBron wanted to play with his son Bronny, but I carried my baby inside and won.
Yep. I get to do my first Lake Worth
Testing
Beach
1 2.
meeting this week.
Yep.
They sent me an 18-page agenda, but their blocks are much bigger than Royal Palm.
Yeah.
So I got to see how, and then we got to figure out how I'm going to sign this, because you're not going to email me 18 pages of orders, or you can, but it's going to take
That's
me
a lot, yeah.
a
You might as
lot
well
to
just
print it
go
out,
in and
and
do
they're paying
it.
me a high hourly to do this stuff. So.
Yeah. Keith
Keith does. Does Keith go there and sign them, or do they ship them to Keith?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can ask him, but I don't know.
I'm not. I'll find out.
Yeah,
Believe
you'll
me.
find out.
I'll find out
Oh, I
sometime
don't have
after
a pencil.
Thursday. All right, we're ready whenever everyone is up, and we'll start from Miss Sherry.
We're on.
We don't have a clock in here. How can people tell what time it is? It's not like everyone in the world doesn't have a watch.
I know.
Slash
Should say-
phone slash recording device. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Town of Mangonia Park Code Enforcement Special Magistrate hearing for July 23rd, 2024. My name is Doug McGibbon. My daughter is texting me saying her car's dead. What do I do, Dad? I'm going to wait till after we're done. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is swear everyone in, so please raise your right hand, say I do when we're done. Does everyone, including you guys, does everyone swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do.
I do.
Everyone does. Excellent. All of our hearings today appear to be fine assessment or violation hearings. We don't have any reductions, right?
They're all violations, no, sir.
They're all violations. Excellent. When you hear your name being called, please come up to the podium, give us your name and your address. The town attorney will show you some documents, ask if you object to them. Their code enforcement officer will put on his case.
Okay.
You get to ask him any questions. You get to put on whatever evidence you want, and then I get to make a decision. So with that being said, I think I've hit all the highlights. Take it away, Town of Mangonia.
Thank you, Special Magistrate Amity Barnard, Town Attorney. We're starting on page 1 of the agenda, case 2024-11. The violation address is 1208 Giller Avenue in Mangonia Park, and the owner is Catherine Francis and Julia Ann Lake. And I'll turn it over to Officer Scott to present the case.
Good afternoon. My name is Darian Scott. I am the code officer for the town of Mangonia Park. And today I'm presenting case number 2024-11. The owners are Catherine Francis and Julia Ann Lake. The address is 1208 Giller Ave, Mangonia Park, Florida. And it is also the address of the violation. The section of the code ordinances that have been violated are Division 2 minimum property standards, Section 6-242, and also Section 27-16. On June 12, 2024, the above reference was posted. Notice of violation and notice of hearing was mailed via certified and regular mail through USPS. Duplicates of the notice of violation and notice of hearing were hand delivered and posted at the property 1208 Villa Ave on June 12th.
Okay. We have no one for that case? Is there someone here for that case? No?
No, no one is here for the case.
Okay.
And basically what we're dealing with is just miscellaneous debris kind of spread throughout the front yard of the property.
All right, I guess to look at the file, check the service, and look at the photos.
Did you also, before you give him that, did you also get a signed certified mail
Oh,
back?
I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I did get a signed green card return along with the date.
Okay, so you have double service. That's
Yes.
better than no service. So let me go look at that file, please.
I'll bring it over.
All right, I see a signed green card. With a notice of hearing. These are the kings of miscellaneous items.
And that's obviously the town's evidentiary case file we'd like you to enter into evidence. And I'll just ask Officer Scott, do the violations continue to exist on the property?
There's a couple of things that's still out front. You can see in the pictures where they made progress in clearing the debris, but it's still a couple of, I think, containers, like
Okay.
covers and things like that still out front.
All right, so you want a violation order entered? and
Right, we'd like you to
give them some
find
time.
them in violation, and we're gonna give them a little bit of time to comply. As Officer Scott said, there's just a
They're
few
working
things
on it,
left,
but they
yeah,
haven't
so
finished, so.
we're asking for compliance by August 6th or appearance at the August 27th fine assessment. In the event of non-compliance, a $100 a day fine, and our administrative costs for today's hearing in the amount of $102.60, payable within 30 days.
All right, so compliance by August 6th or appear at the August 27th hearing or face a $100 a day fine along with $102.60 in administrative costs is granted.
Thank you.
All right, let's deal with one of these gentlemen now.
Next case on the agenda is 2024-12, and the violation address is 1129 Foster Road in Mangonia Park. The owners are Karina Hernandez and Ludwig Rodriguez, and I'll turn it over to Officer Scott to present the case.
Good afternoon. My name is Darian Scott. I'm the code officer for the town of Mangonia Park. Today I'm presenting case number 2024-12. The owners Karina S. Hernandez and Ludwig I. Rodriguez. And the address of violation is 1129 Foster Road, Mangonia Park, Florida. The section of the code ordinances which have been violated are sections 6-240, A, 2, and 3, 6-242, A, C, F, and G, and 6-243, A, and 27-16 of the town ordinances. On June 17, 2024, the above reference was posted, notice of violation and notice of hearing, mailed regular and certified through USPS. Duplicates of the notice of violation and notice of hearing were posted at the property 1129 Foster Road. We didn't get a return green card, but I have been in contact with one of the owners, and basically it was the violation was containing to maintenance and appearance and minimum property standards on the property. So just trash, debris, a couple of vehicles throughout the property, and also the condition of the home.
Okay, so you actually talked to the owners or one of the owners?
Yes.
Did you also post the property?
Oh,
Yes.
come on up.
Yes.
Like, I was wondering who was going to be here.
He,
Not a
He-
problem.
he posted as well. If I could ask him to get that testimony on the record.
All right, so we posted, why don't you testify about that?
Go ahead.
Yes, posted on the property June 17th and at Town Hall via regular certified mail as well.
Can you tell us who you are?
Yeah, my name is Ludwig Rodriguez.
See, you've got to pronounce it as Ludwig after Van Beethoven.
Yeah, after Beethoven, that's it.
See, that's a very famous name. All right. So she's gonna show you a file.
Sure. These are, no,
Or you brought that up?
yeah. These are the photos taken by Mr. Scott, and these are my photos. I just wanted to.
Not a
guys to
problem.
see the
We'll-
comparison.
Yeah, so let me show you what
Yeah.
draft for case file, then if you have extra documents you want to show to the magistrate, you can do that. We'll do that.
I'm very liberal at letting everything in, so it's all good.
So the left side of the file is affidavit of mailing and posting showing that the property was posted, the cost recovery sheet for today's hearing. On the right, just put these down because they fall out. The notice of violation, page 2, the notice of hearing. This front thing is a certified mail in the back.
Yeah.
Photographs here are the same, I think, as what you
Yeah,
have.
yeah, they're the same.
And they're all dated.
Mm-hmm.
Did he send you these in advance? He must have.
Yeah, I got it in the correspondence, I got it in. Retirement.
I think those are all from May. Here's the ones from yesterday.
Uh-huh. Right.
Any objection to these documents? And then this is just verification of ownership.
Yeah.
The tax collector's website. And photographs of the signed green cards. Any objection to these documents?
No.
All right, admitted without objection.
What documents do you wanna?
I have pretty much the same documents that Mr. Scott provided with the new pictures. But just-
Anything new that you want, anything else
Yeah.
that's different or new that you want added?
Well, there was a debris of, I emailed Mr. Scott about a second debris of, because we've been cleaning up every day, and a lot of garbage gets accumulated every day. So another batch of garbage was taken out today, by Waste Management, and then later somebody else is coming. It's just a constant,
You're working on it.
yeah, I'm working on it diligently, and,
No,
I've made
it's all right, this is a violation hearing. Have you shown those pictures to, the council?
These are from today or yesterday?
These are, yesterday's.
Yesterday.
Can get the blowout.
That's all right, they blow a lot of money in toner here too. Okay,
Pretty much similar to the ones Mr. Scott brought in.
Yeah, these are very similar. I don't have any
Yeah.
objection to these. Can the town keep these?
Absolutely, yeah. I have some black and whites, but these are kind of lame.
If we could keep these, that would be better, just
Yeah,
so you can see.
Excellent, yeah.
yeah, cool. Admitted without objection. So, I'm a car guy, I love this stuff. It's like, that's a lower control arm out of the front steering of this vehicle, and the other thing is a CV joint, so it'll run. See?
Yeah, the car was fine. It was just, they were doing
You
some
need to know
repairs
your
on it.
parts here, yeah. The CV joint goes in, should go in the front, this, it's a Ford Expedition. Okay. All right, looking much better.
And they're,
Oh, I love the big Panda.
Big what, I'm sorry?
Did I stutter? I said, I love the big Panda.
I didn't hear you.
See, there's a panda in the trash. It's a large panda. See? Can't say I'm not paying attention to the pictures. I am. Okay. So we have pictures from today, and these pictures tell me or show me that there is less there, I would assume.
absolutely, yeah. And I removed the tent. All there's left is a canopy, that we work on the boat sometimes because the heat is just extreme. But if you need me to remove the canopy as well, I will. It's just, but this tent isn't there anymore. It's just the big tent.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's just a little canopy now.
And just for the
Easily
record,
removable.
those photographs he handed me, he said were dated yesterday, is that correct? Okay, so those were dated yesterday. They're similar to what the town's photographs
Oh, yeah,
show.
they're all showing improvement, basically. I mean, there's less.
Yeah, they're
uplift.
they're making progress. I'll ask Officer Scott, is that your assessment as well? They're making progress? They have a few more things to
Yes.
clean up?
No,
And
they
removal of
have-
that canopy, and then you'll
Yeah.
go out and re-inspect?
Yep, they've definitely been in communication and have been, made progress, with the property.
Okay, so you're gonna give them some time to finish their finishing, right?
Yeah, we were asking for the same dates as the prior case, so compliance by August 6th. He's very close to being done.
Except as a prize for showing up here, he's gonna do it on the 16th. That still gives him an extra 10 days more than someone who doesn't show up. And it gives you approximately 9 days before the hearing to go look at these things. so you have
That's
plenty of
fine.
time.
That's more than enough time. Can you get that done by then?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty much, I mean, as I was speaking to Mr. Scott, it's pretty much done. I guess I needed confirmation on the canopy and the tent, So you want me to remove the canopy then?
I-
Or you're not,
I-
you'll get back in there?
Well, let's, yeah, make a decision on that. I mean, if it's an
Well, the
it's
issue
an
is that
uncovered canopy, is it a structure? I mean, that's your determination, not mine.
the code section also, this respondent was cited for 6-243, which to your point about the car parts, you cannot do repair of,
That's not
cars
being done
or
anymore.
boats. Right, but that's what the canopies
Oh, that's for
are
the boat.
likely for.
The boat is inside the canopy.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just work on the boat a little bit and you put, the boat is inside the canopy, it's just, no cars are in there.
Do you have a permit for the canopy?
No, no problem.
So then it needs to come down,
Okay.
or it needs to be permitted, but for the purposes of this case, it needs to come down.
Okay. Well, it needs to be resolved by the 16th, which means he either has to have it permitted by the 16th or removed by the 16th. Either way.
Right.
Okay.
But don't do car repairs
No car
underneath it,
repairs, no.
right?
Okay.
So that would be 8/16 is your date, or we're asking for the fine assessment hearing, which is scheduled for the 27th of August, or a $100 a day fine, and our administrative cost for today's hearing in the amount of $107.60.
Okay, and the only caveat is, and this goes for everyone in the room, once you finish this, it doesn't count until you call him for an inspection.
Correct.
So proudly be a guy and show him your work. It's like, I love calling my wife and saying, look what I did. Well, you're gonna call him, he's gonna come out there, verify that it's complete, and he's gonna put an affidavit of compliance in your file.
Correct.
Which means you're good. So
Okay.
you want all those things to happen, but literally, I've watched people fix things coming back from a code enforcement hearing, but I couldn't count it until the officer verifies it. So show him what you've done when you finished it, as soon as it gets finished, before it gets messy again.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's been good at it.
Okay? All right,
I'll
816,
email Mr. Scott. Thank you.
827,
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
100, 107.60 in administrative costs. You'll get an order in the mail, sir. Just keep in touch.
Thanks, guys.
All
Thank
right,
you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're done.
you're good.
Enjoy your ride back to Opelika. Oh, that's better than Opelika. I bought my Mustang in Metro Ford. It's either Overtown or Opelika. I'm not quite sure. It was right on the edge. All right, thank you.
Next case is on page 4, it's case number 3, case 2024-13, it's 5475 Mall Way, Unit 29, Mangonia Park. The owner is Dexter Way LLC, and I'll turn it over to Officer Scott to present the case.
All right, are you Mr. Clayton, or you, come on up. You can hear him better when he's sitting close.
Good afternoon. My name is Darian Scott. I'm the code officer for the town of Mangonia Park, and today I'm presenting case number 2024-13. The owners are actually Dexter Way LLC, and the tenant is Owen Clayton, I believe.
Yes.
And the address of violation is 5475 Mall Way, Unit 29 in Mangonia Park, Florida. The sections of the code ordinances which has been violated are Division 2, Public Nuisance, Section 15-37, and Chapter 14, Licenses and Businesses, Section 14-16 of the code ordinances. On June 17, 2024, the above reference was posted, notice of violation, notice of hearing, and was mailed via certified and regular mail through USPS. Duplicates of the notice of violation and notice of hearing were also posted at the property 5475 Mall Way, Unit number 29, and at Town Hall on June 17th. And basically, for this violation, it was just several loud music complaints that were reported by residents. The sheriff actually ended up reporting to the incident and reporting the incident to code enforcement as well. We also received a return certified green card.
Okay, so it's a signed green card, you have noise complaints.
And you cited them for a business tax receipt, is that correct?
Yes, the business tax receipt was resolved, I believe. I don't have the date for that, but that was resolved, I believe. I think Mr. Owen came for BTR. Yes.
All right, so that's going to be a finding effect on the business tax receipt? Or no?
Do you have
He
a
was
copy?
late?
We need to get the date. Can we, is that
Do you have a
possible to
copy
find
of
out?
the BTR application?
No.
I didn't receive it.
I thought it went to Cassie or to Keidra, possibly.
What is the business name it's under?
Wood Elegance LLC.
Ford Elegance?
Wood Elegance Cabinetry LLC.
So while we're looking for that, if you're okay, Special Magistrate, I'll show him the documents.
Not a problem.
I guess just one question for you, sir. Does the owner know that you're here on their behalf today?
No, I never told them that I'm coming. I just respect the hearing. I'm saying I have to show up because I have a hearing.
I've actually been in contact with her. So she was responding through the whole violation.
But does she know that he's here to represent them?
I don't know.
Typically, we require that in writing. So Magistrate, I'll defer to you on whether you'd like to hear.
He's here, so we'll hear him.
Okay.
All right, so these are the same thing you heard me say to the last gentleman. These are the documents that we'd like to enter into the record. This is the affidavit of mailing and posting. This is the cost recovery sheet for today's hearing. These are the notice documents for today's hearing. The notice of violation, the signed green card, the notice of hearing, and then photographs. Of the event that you had all the speakers and the loud music playing. This is from the property appraiser's website showing who owns the property. Same thing for the tax collector. Page 2. Copies of the certified mail. And then this is copies of the police reports that were received in response to the noise complaints. Any objection to these documents?
All right, amended without objection. I usually don't get police reports. It's something new to read. But so far, what I can see is an affidavit of mailing and posting along with the signed green card, so there is service on this. Okay. All right, 10:43 p.m. Okay. So, still doing the business tax thing?
Yeah, just give us a moment on that. You can see from the police reports and you can see from the photographs, I'm not sure if there was some kind of event going on there, with lots of speakers. So that has since, I think, complied. We're gonna give a compliance date based on what comes back with the BTR. I just want the respondent to know that the next time this happens, if it happens again, sir, we will not cite you in the same manner we cited you today. We will cite you as an irreparable violation, so, and we'll bring you to hearing and we'll ask for a fine immediately. So that's not how this case was cited, but that's how the next case will be cited. So please don't do the same thing again. Is
The last
essentially
one of
what
these
I'm
I had out in Royal Palm
doing.
Beach, I ended up fining them $15,000. Because if you're gonna wanna have a bar or a nightclub, you need a bar or a nightclub. You don't need to be doing this in an industrial area. So if you wanna get fined, that's lovely, but your landlord's gonna be very mad, and probably kick you out.
It's not a bar I'm running, bro. It's part of my job.
It's
So the
not
speaker
part.
box,
Yeah, go ahead.
I make them. So when we make them, we like test them out, but we also can control the volume of it still. It's not like, you know
Well,
what I mean?
according to the police report, you were testing these at 10:43 in the evening,
Yeah, because
because that's when most people are up waiting to hear these things being tested, right?
I cannot test it while the people them is working though.
So you wait till almost 11 o'clock at night to do this, while there are numerous people around? Come on, I've been around this planet for 65 years, okay? I understand when people get together and do these things, but now you've been caught, and now they're mad at it, and the next time you get caught, it's gonna be a $5,000 fine. Because I know these people, because that's the one who did it in Royal Palm Beach. She'll do it again to you. That restaurant had to leave the plaza, You're gonna get tagged now. I mean, if you're gonna build speakers and test them, that's fine, but you do them in normal business hours, and you don't have a whole bunch of people hanging around while you're doing it.
And I'm not even sure, Special Magistrate, that the code would allow that. The code prohibits, the loudspeaker, so it doesn't matter what time of day he's doing this.
Well,
That is
if
a
he goes
violation
in-
of
If he goes and rolls this into his unit and closes the
inside and
door,
nobody can hear it,
and
that's
no one can
different.
hear it, that's
Right.
fine, but I just got a meter that tests volume, just for fun. And, it's like, the cops all have these. They're gonna tag you the next time, the town's gonna tag you for $5,000 or $10,000, depending on how many days you do this. So, all I'm gonna tell you right now is, you're being watched. So your choices are now yours. If you wanna keep doing this, they're gonna file an irrevocable, irreparable
irreversible.
violation, and then they're gonna shut you down. So you can decide whether you wanna be shut down with noise complaints and fines, or just take your lumps and just be done. It's up to you. So for right now, what do you want for violation? You need
And
to
so the-
cease today?
Yes,
Cease
cease,
now?
immediately cease,
So you want him to cease doing this as of 1:55 PM.
and the BTR violation, that's 1416, that actually did comply. He paid his BTR on June 18th, so we will not even
Okay.
be asking for finding of fact, because he
Finding
complied.
of fact on the BTR is
No,
fine.
he actually complied within the time specified in the notice of violation,
Okay,
so
he's
no
just-
violation
he's-
there.
No violation.
Right.
All right, so no violation on the BTR part, and as of 1:55 PM on July 23rd, all of these testings and parties should stop, or you're going to be subject to more enforcement actions.
And we would ask that you reserve in your order the August 27th fine assessment hearing date, and set a fine amount of $250 per day in the event that that cessation doesn't occur. And we'd also be asking for our administrative costs in the amount of $104.60.
Granted.
Your Honor, can
Yeah.
I address
Sure.
Mr. Clayton? Mr. Clayton, Ken Metcalf, Town Manager, you and I spoke about this approximately 3 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to go on record.
Okay, so it's not something new. You had 3 years, you got away with it, you're done. All right, anything else to be brought before the Code Enforcement Board?
No, sir.
All right, 1:56, we're done.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You want to party, party at home. Bring everyone there, see how your neighbors like it. 11:43 or 10:43 at night, bro. I mean, I can see the amps going into that thing.